I got the Aeromotive fuel pump back from Aeromotive. They sent a paper stating there wasn't nothing wrong with it. And I know good and well there was. But hopefully it's one of them deals where maybe there was something wrong with it and they just didn't want to tell me. And they fixed it and sent it back. But we'll see. We'll put it back on and see what it does. Alright, so far the pump is working. And this thing was set at like 13 psi. So I set it to a little over 7. Right there. But it is leaking out this fitting. I knew I didn't tap that far enough. And both of these are leaking up here. Both of them. So we'll see if we can tighten those up. But the one I was worried about the most after the fuel pump is not leaking no more. So the only leak so we have, it's already fitting for that one. That one barely leaks. I've run that pump longer than I've ever run it. It's working. Both these fittings and this one. So I knew I didn't tap that enough. I kind of knew that would leak, so I had to take that out and re-tap it. But so far so good. They're still leaking. So I took them off. I hate these metal seals. They ain't good for nothing but leaking. I don't even think they fit in the hole right. I mean, they do. Oh, blinded you. Yeah, they fit in there. They just don't seal. These things don't seal, man. I've dealt with 2 fittings like this that go to the carburetor and both of them leak. Look at that. I can catch that with my nail. There ain't no way that's going to seal. There ain't no way. I know they make these. They make rubber seals for these, for sure, which seal better. Maybe I should go to a hardware store and see if they got any rubber seals that'll fit these. I got a bunch of leftover seals from my transmission rebuild kit. See if I can't get one of those to fit. Maybe that'll work. Let's see. Alright, lubed them up with some Vaseline. That one went right up in there. This one, you can go all the way up in there, but we'll see. I do got a smaller black one. It seemed like the smaller one worked better. Alright, that orange one was too big. Let's try this green one. It's too small. I had to force it on there, but let's try this one. Reminded me of the 3 Bears. Yeah, and that front one, that orange one on the front, it fit perfect. It's not leaking at all. Just got to get the back to stop leaking now. I think the leak's gone. Not 100% sure. But yeah, we're going to leave that light in there because we're going to start it up. We're going to see if there's any oil leaks here. Or see if that's still leaking. We got to check for oil leaks up here. Where water got down. That's water. I don't know how that got down there. That's water. Must have been condensation in the turbo. I don't know. But let's see if it starts. The moment of truth. Oh yeah. That's the spot I was worried about leaking the most. use one of these black cells if y'all ever run into that problem on the back and it's not leaking now. Now the only leak I've got's right here. So I'm going to take that off and tap it a little bit deeper. And then there was, before I sent the pump back, there was a real bad leak right there. Right in front of the pump. But it ain't leaking no more. But that 12 AN fitting's leaking on the back. I mean, it is barely leaking, but it's leaking. But I ordered another one of those. But yeah, don't lean on the header. I burnt myself. Can't really see it, but it got me good. Yeah, maybe you can. Right there. But yeah, ooh, that light blinds you. I was worried about that oil contraption in the back leaking. And another weird thing about this carburetor, turn this light out, we don't need it no more. It's blinding us. The weird thing about this carburetor is it actually turns a little bit before anything happens, which is weird. I don't know. We'll figure that out. I guess fix that leak, get the 12 AN fitting, and to fix the leak in the back, I'll fix that leak right now. Load the tune in it. Do some test hits, I guess. Drive around and test it. It worked out pretty good. I don't know what they did to that pump, but it's working now. I mean, before, I mean, if y'all looked at the video, it wasn't working. It'd come on and shut off. Come on, shut off. Come on, run a little bit, shut off. And then sometimes when you turn it on, it just wouldn't turn on. But it's working every time now, and I've turned it on, I don't know, 10, 15 times. Yeah, this one's about ready. So that wasn't water, that's oil. The oil drain line's leaking underneath the turbo. And that line is a pain to tighten up. You can't get in there. I don't think it's leaking there. Yeah, it's from the bottom. Alright, so oil drain line leak fixed. I'll let it run for a little while. It's not leaking that bad. Actually, this quit leaking. Ain't that something? I'm still going to pull that out and trap and drill it. I was able to fix those leaks. I don't know if it's leaking. Might just be the Vaseline I had on it. Yeah. Yeah, that's where I coated it in Vaseline. That's why I wrote it. Yeah, that's Vaseline. So that rubber seal wouldn't get caught when I was putting it in there. And then there's the 12 AN leak. I already ordered another AN fit and that thing barely leaks. But zip tie these wires back up. I got to tighten the pump up. I just got the bolts on there and tighten up a little bit. Tap that out a little bit more and put it back on there. Tighten the oil drain up. I think that's about it, and then we can start driving this one and testing on it. That's going to conclude this video. Y'all like and subscribe and have a great day. I think I'm done fooling with them tonight. I'm gonna go get some pizza. For some reason, I redid the lines to the pump. I didn't make a video of that because I was kind of frustrated with it, because I was having a hard time getting the tune right. I got the tune right now, but I redid the lines in the tank because there was a ground wire with a short in it, and I thought I did everything really good. I pulled that connector that is in the tank or on top of the sending unit, and I put a bulkhead in there and I ran wires straight through, bigger wires. And now my pump ain't working for some reason. I don't know what's happened. I'm gonna check the fuses. It's gonna be another day. Y'all like and subscribe. Have a good one.